Well, it's been a long time, hasn't it, ladies and gentlemen? What's going on, guys? STSF1 bot 77 coming back at it for another highlights video. This time it's STSF2 for the American Grand Prix in Texas, United States of America. So you see on our quali lap now, going to turn 1, second, shots to third and fourth, getting a quite a decent exit. And one thing to notice, you also mean getting quite a bit of oversteer, as I've downloaded all of ESR Finch's setups, and apparently they're designed to sort of give you oversteer, but it protects the rear tyres. So you can see we've had a pretty decent middle sector there, not middle sector, first sector. Don't even know what I'm talking about. It's only 9:30 in the morning recording this, so apologies for any cock-ups in the commentary. So you can see on the back straight now, we've got quite a squirmish exit off the hairpin, and that'll cost us maybe a tenth or two, but shouldn't harm us too much. Just braking into second gear for turn, I don't even know what it is. You see second gear, you can see going purple, 2 tenths up on our Delta, 1 tenth up on Melanie. Our teammate from Formula Xbox, but obviously this is STS, so don't have him to help us out, and I believe that's Melanie there. Yes, it is. And you see into 7th gear, braking down to 4th, maybe just downshift to 3rd, and you get a bit extra turning. And you see 2nd gear, shots to 3rd and 4th, a bit squirmish on the exit, but it's good enough for pole position anyway, as you can see cutting into the final classification. You see we're on pole ahead of Melanie Hotdog, TSRL Clay is actually Jack, TSRL Miles is actually Devout Fire as well, and Amazed is Amazed OT. So those name changes there. If you see, we're going to do a 1-stop today, which is now possible thanks to Finch's setup. So thanks to him for that. As you see, pitting on lap 8, which looks like it's going to be pretty dead tyres. We should be able to make it to there, but you can see we're up to 5 red lights. So the lights out and away we go. And you can see getting quite a decent start, shot shifting into second, straight off the line to get a better traction. You see covering the inside line. We've got Hot Dog on our outside. You see kept the lead now, going into turn 2. Starting turn 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. You can see starting to break away from Hot Dog just a little bit already, as maybe just hasn't done much practice, so pretty sort of like new to the track. And I mean, I did quite a bit of practice for this because it's my first race. It's my second league race back in like 2 weeks, so there will be no Formula Xbox highlights for this race for USA, as it was just catastrophic. It is unbroadcastably bad, in the words of Into the Barrier. As you see, braking for the sort of second hairpin on the circuit, it's looking okay. Managing to keep ahead of Hot Dog. No one's left, so he kind of had the slipstream glitch, so maybe he's just sort of trying to save fuel early on in the race, to sort of go ham later on. You see, it's not really been many collisions. It's been quite a clean start to the USA Grand Prix. So you can see, so keeping the gap now. Hot Dog starting to really close in on us a little bit. As you can see, we've done a 40.2, which is our personal best for the first lap that we've ever done, as our first lap best. And you can see back straight, Hot Dog sort of trying to sort of just stick a little bit further behind now. We can see the next lap on lap 3 he's starting to close in on us quite a bit here, as you see he sort of forced his way to the outside, as we defend the inside line and get a fairly decent run, but he's still on our outside, so we're leaving the space. He now has the inside line for this corner, and he's got the move done, so maybe looking to making a move into this corner here. Nope, not quite, as you see he's got the move done, so we need to possibly wait till the first DRS straight on the main straight, or maybe that long back straight. We can just slipstream and DRS. You see running wide, making quite a few mistakes after getting out of the rhythm of him overtaking us. He was getting into quite a decent one. Before obviously he overtook us, sort of coming onto lap 4, end of lap 3. Into turn 1, you can see Melanie just kind of taking a bit of avoiding action. Maybe, I don't know, I was lagging a bit on his screen because I know my connection isn't as good up in my room, but as you see we're right on the back of Hot Dog here for the lead of the race, but we've actually broken miles too late, as I don't even know what we were thinking. Never making the apex for that corner, it's gone a million miles too deep. As you see, we're now having to battle with Melanie for second place. This isn't ending too well for us, as this is probably going to cost us the win here in Texas. As you can see, he's skipping onto lap number 6 now. You can see he's trying it up our outside, down our outside I should say. As you can see, we've now got TSR on Miles as well, looking to get some moves done. There's a jostling for position even. So you're actually going side by side through the middle sector with bang wheels. You get a slight step of oversteer, but we've actually sort of oversteered into Melanie there. And it's not the first time it's happened, as he actually ended up spinning into TSR on Miles as well, who actually ended up retiring and leaving the session. And you see another onboard replay of Melanie now. You can see there's no desyncing. He does hit our front wheel, but it's why he was sort of positioning the car to sort of, I don't know, like correct the oversteer. Just sort of bangs into our rear tyre, and I'd sort of put it down to the game's contact system, but I would say if anyone it's probably Melanie's fault, because if you look at the top, I was ahead going into that section, and I know it was only much, but I was ahead going into that section, and he should have backed off probably, so you know. But anyway, pitting for sort of medium compound tyres, right out the pits now. It's taking me that long to explain what's been happening. You see lap 10 we're on the back of here, Sarah Mays, which is actually a Mazed OT from previous races if you have noticed. I haven't really done any highlights, it's just sort of been, I mean, first couple of races, sort of last couple of races, I've messed up the setting up the audio for the Elgato. I've actually somehow ended up speaking over the thing, even though I didn't have live commentary on, which is just wonderful, isn't it? So you know, we just rocked inside of ESR Maze, job done, and now we can sort of close down Hot Dog. You see lap 23, it's just, gaps sort of staying the same in lap 24 as well as now lap 26. You see end of the back straight coming onto the second sector split, going into sector 3. Yep, gap's still roughly the same, as that's such a minor corner exposed me for that. You can, it's not really been that much of an entertaining race to be honest, but you know, coming around the final corner to take what will eventually be 4th place after penalties for the USA Grand Prix in Texas.